Okay, we're going to correct your daily language today, and make sure you have a different color pen to make your corrections, and make sure you press the pause button when you're making your corrections, and then press play to continue. So would you like bread with your salad? We just need a capital W for would, and we need a question mark because this is a question. Does you needs help with changing the bicycle tire? We wouldn't say does here, we would say do. You need help with changing the bicycle tire. And we don't need a period, we need a question mark here because we're asking a question. So singular or plural, we have done a lot of work this year with those two words. So I hope that you remember that singular means one and plural means more than one. So dolphin is singular because there's only one. And children is plural. It's an irregular plural, but it is plural. It means more than one child. Which word is not spelled correctly? And that would be learn. You spell learn, L-E-A-R-N. Okay, let's go on to Tuesday. Which is the correct way to divide each word into syllables? Swimming, it would be this one. Camel, this one. Me and her moved into an apartment to save money. So there are quite a few things wrong here. First of all, me and her. We use her and me after the verb. Remember, we use that in the predicate. So we would say she and I. Okay? She and I moved into an apartment because we use an when the following word starts with a vowel. An apartment starts with a vowel, so we cannot say a. To save money, period. How many words a minute can you type? Asked the secretary. Start with a capital H and quotation marks. How many words a minute can you type? This has this part ends with punctuation because this is a question. So how many words a minute can you type? Question mark. This ends what she's saying. We do not need a comma here because we already have punctuation right here. When it doesn't end in punctuation, then you do need a comma. Asked the secretary. Use context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded word. The bully tried to antagonize the smaller boy by taking his hat and holding it out of reach. So if you don't know what the word antagonize means, think of how you would feel if you were the smaller boy and somebody took your hat and was holding it out of reach. Okay, so it could be trying to annoy, trying to bully. Antagonize really means pick a fight. Okay, so he's trying to get some trouble started. Okay, give a synonym for each word. Synonym is one of the things that we're talking about this week in our reading unit. Synonym means the same. So argue can be fight, disagree, no. So lots of different choices there. Hit. Okay, could do smack. Even if you knock something, you hit it. Very good. All right, correct these sentences. The cashier rang up carrots, pickles, and pineapples. So this should have a little alarm going off because you have three things in a row that are in a list. So we know we need commas. So capital T, beginning of the sentence, cashier rang up carrots, comma, pickles, comma, and pineapples, period. Her dog is trained to do 4 tricks. Now this should strike you as not being correct. Okay, we need a capital H for her. Dog is trained to do. This is how you spell the number 4. So hopefully you have F-O-U-R, and that is a statement, and so we need a period. Fact or opinion, the speed limit on this road is too slow. Well, we know this is an opinion because if it's the speed limit, obviously the police officers or the people that work for the road crew think that it's not too slow, or they wouldn't have made that the speed limit. So it's definitely an opinion. Past, present, or future. Okay, this should be getting easier. We have been learning about these. They drove to the mountains to visit Ruby. Drove is the past tense of a verb. Which is the correct spelling? That would be it, and that would be it. Dana asked, who is in charge here? So Dana asked, okay, let's see, we need a comma to separate it, what they're talking about. So capital W, because it's the first word in the quotation marks. Who is in, oops, we need to spell that correctly. Who is in charge here? Question mark, quotation marks. Henry couldn't remember the combination to his lock. Okay, capital H for Henry because he's the beginning of a sentence and it's his name. Couldn't, this one needs the apostrophe. Remember the combination to his lock, and it is just a statement. So we need a period. All right, I hope you have all your corrections made. If you do, go ahead and put a star on it.